Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Happy Monday, fun day. We're here to make some bread today. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I did have for sure ski. And now, we're back here, back at the grind, back to kill it in the markets. What's up? What's up, Christian? What's up, Tony B? What's up to the rest of the fam here? Let's get it. Gold is consolidating. Yeah, we'll go over gold here in a second. We've already had some very, very nice movement though. So during London session, if you guys were able to capitalize, we had some nice buy setups here. What's up, Balkan Trades? How are you guys? But yeah, we had some nice buying opportunities during London. Unfortunately, I did not trade London today. But we might get something, during New York here. I do believe we also have some high impact news, so there's a possibility of price consolidating until the news release. So that's the thing that we need to keep in mind. What's up, Elias? Welcome, welcome. Bro, my hair is a mess. It's a mess right now. Let me fix this. Yeah, I think it should be fine here. So guys, without further ado, let's hop on the chart here, right? And let's see what we get today. So, I hope you guys can see my screen. Yeah, I should be looking... What's up, Dennis, bro? Yeah, I should be looking juicy here. Alright, so let's start off on high time frames on gold, guys. So basically, last week, price created an all-time high up here at 28.17 and ended up rejecting the highs. I was really anticipating just that, right? Because there was like a lot of orders resting up here, so it was obvious that we will see some type of a reaction in this area. And we did see a big rejection back down, and price ended up closing at 27.97. So there's like a big range here. And now coming into today, we pushed down all the way to 27.71, right? Filled all this imbalance here and are now pushing past that and pushing bullish again. So coming into the market today, and with the overall trend, I'm still very much bullish biased. But we just gotta see if it's gonna be another all-time high day, or if we can have a little bit of a steeper pullback to get in on the buys and then, right, take an opportunity to buy up, because we already had that opportunity once or twice during London today. But we'll keep it here first simple, right, on the 4-hour time frame. For anyone that still has struggles identifying the trend, we have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And we actually closed above this high here, so this is a possible new higher high here on the 4-hour time frame. So theoretically, you don't want to buy at the higher high, you want to buy at a higher low. So we gotta wait for a pullback somewhere, right? Somewhere in this area, maybe. Maybe even all the way down into this area to then get it on the buys and get it on a higher low to then take price higher. Because right now price is not at a discount, it's already at the most expensive price range, right? So we don't really want to buy into this. So 4-hour bullish, daily bullish. Let's go back down into the 1-hour time frame because I like to do the top down analysis here. So looking at the 1-hour time frame is pretty crazy because we have a big push to the downside and we have a big push to the upside. So there is a lot of volume and a lot of momentum, and we see this could also be called the V form because it's like a V, right? Or I think you call it V in English, I'm not sure. It's definitely not a W, but the V form, right? So when we see a V form of this size, it's showing that there's a lot of volume in the market right now. Like push down and then from this area, a push straight up back to this previous point where the actual bearish impulse started, right? So that's a good thing to keep in mind. We don't see this type of price action very often, but when we see it, it's a nice indication that we might see a nice continuation based off that. So since we see that the last bullish push started here and since then we've not pulled back, this is the, you know, the kind of the breakout leg where I personally don't really want to buy into a breakout leg. I want to wait for some type of pullback. It could be in this area, right? It could be a minor pullback, or it could be a steeper pullback back into this area where then there's a possibility of the 50 EMA also kind of scooping price, giving us this discount area from where we could buy up into previous highs and maybe back into all-time highs, right? But I kind of want to wait for some type of pullback because right now the market is still not pulling back. And we see that based off the candles itself, they have been bullish like since 5 a.m. Every hour the candle closed bullish up until this one, but this is an indecisive candle. It's not really a strong bearish candle, so I count this as indecisive. But the rest of the candles were all bullish, right? So sooner or later a type of a pullback has to start where we will see like 2-3 bearish candles before continuing the overall bulls to the upside. What's up, Tony B? What's up, bro? So what could we expect today? I'm bullish biased still, but we are approaching all-time highs again. So if we should break all-time highs and start trading above this area, I will be a little more cautious with taking positions because I just don't like trading all-time highs. We had the same scenario last week. When was that? I think on Friday. Was it on Friday? I think it was on Friday or on Thursday. Yeah, one of those days price was at all-time highs and I was like, you know, guys, yeah, I could basically buy into this, but it's just like I don't like trading all-time highs because it's like uncertain until how far price can come before it starts pulling back. So I don't really want to be involved in the big pullback after reaching all-time highs. Appreciate you, Tony. Thank you. I hope you guys are following along so far and understanding what I'm seeing. But yeah, so we're currently breaking structure, right? Breaking out to the upside again. As long as we can hold above 2810, which is the 4-hour range, where if we go to the 4-hour, you guys see this could actually be even a little lower, right? We could actually put this like right to the body here of the 4-hour, and then we got a clear 4-hour breakout, and now we pull this a little down to here, and now theoretically a pullback back in this range would be ideal for me to get in on some buys. So somewhere around this range will be the buy area. And now you could argue that, you know, I already got that entry confirmation, which I did already get. It would have been this bullish candle here. Sorry. But I have a rule that says that I have to wait for stock exchange open, which opens in 15 minutes. So up until 15 minutes, I'm not able, or I should not be taking any trades. So I will be waiting for the next 15 minutes. And then if we look at the news though, we have news at 4 p.m. So in 30 minutes, we have S&P Global PMI. So PMI will have some impact in the market. It's not going to be as big as CPI, but it will have some impact here. Christian, should you gonna remember me? Do you have another name on social media? If you have another name, I might remember you. because I remember my people. But yeah, like I said, we have news in 29 minutes. Then we have another news in 44 minutes. Manufacturing, and then yeah, we have these two manufacturing. So it's gonna be a little volatile starting at 4. We have data of PMI. What you think? Yeah, so I'm not the guy to really be like, it has to be a bearish news, it has to be bullish news. Like, I wait for the news typically to pass, and based off the data that is released, it's either going to be positive for USD or negative or neutral. And whatever that information is, I will try to work with that and apply that to the market and to the price action that is actually occurring at that time. So let's say that the data that comes out is let's say it's negative for the US dollar. That means that since we're trading gold that is being compared to the US dollar, gold will automatically increase in value, right? If USD goes down, gold goes up. So if the news come out expecting, like, according to that as well, and the trend of gold is overall bullish already, then I have way more confidence to get in on the buys, because now I have the news backing up my bias, I have the trend backing up my bias, right? And everything is indicating that the probability right now is with buys. And it could also be the other way around, where the USD gains in value and we see a pullback on gold, which on the other hand would also be ideal for me, because then I have price at a discount in a better area to buy from. So either or, right? I don't care of the result. Ideally, I'd like for it to pass before getting in on a trade, and based off that, you know, then I could adjust to what the market is doing. Hi, first time on your live, and it's amazing. I'm a beginner trader who really needs help. Appreciate you, Mukam. Mukam, welcome to the community and welcome to the chat and to the stream, bro. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to drop them in the chat. Like, I literally read the chat the entire time and just go over it and answer questions. There's no dumb questions. There's no weird questions. Like, every question is welcome. And I really want to, like, emphasize on you guys asking questions, because that is the only way on how you guys can improve. Because if you don't ask questions, how do you want to get to the answer, right? So just feel free to ask questions here. I will go over any question that you guys have. That's just a heads up. I used to call you Chris on TikTok. Oh man, there's like so many Chris's. Like, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, man. But I'm glad you are in the stream. I'll be very honest, I do not really remember a specific Chris, but that's just, bro, my mind is already, it's burned. What should I say? But I'm glad you're here, bro, and I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you being here. Yo, that's so sweet. We have the same name. Christian is my middle name. This is a beautiful name, guys. It's a beautiful name. I love the name. So, looking at it right now, guys, we have 12 minutes till stock exchange. So, let me actually turn on the lights here. It's a little dark, so you guys see my face a little better. My beautiful face, you know what I mean? But yeah, 12 minutes till stock exchange. We might get it set up in the next 30 minutes after stock exchange, but ideally, it will be a little better to just wait for the news. To not get clapped in a trade unnecessarily. So it's probably not gonna be me taking a trade before 4 p.m. Maybe after, if we get it set up. We'll have to see. But as of right now, if we're just looking at pure price action and waiting for stock exchange open, I want to see pullback back in this area. I want to see some type of a 5-minute rejection, and then I will buy up into all-time highs. This will be the first possible area where I will be looking to take a trade. I'll place my stop loss below this lows here, and then my target right here, which ultimately will be around a 2.5, maybe a 2R multiple. This is setup number 1. Now, if the news come out positive for USD and we see a bearish impact on gold and it starts breaking these lows here, I want to kind of see it pull back like somewhere in this area first, because we have an imbalance here. On the 15-minute, maybe we have one on the 1 hour. Yeah, we also have a 1 hour imbalance over here. So if price could tap into this area here, that will also be kind of juicy, right? If we could tap somewhere on here, and then based off the previous rejections, maybe take some buys down here as well. And now if price disrespects this imbalance here and then just continues dropping, the next area where I will look to buy from is the 27,800 area, which is also a key level. So around psychological number. So based off this, we could also see something big move up to 2809, somewhere around that range. Sells, honestly, sells I would only see if we start closing back below 2798ish and we see some, you know, bearish market structure. But the safest area to look for sells will be back below the daily range down here, if I'm honest. Below here and below the EMA, I would have way more confidence in taking sells. Before that, if you're taking sells, you're basically kind of trend trading. It might work out, right? It might work out short term, but don't try to swing and hold this for long-term sells right now. It might change. How would you direct a beginner like me, or what advice would you give on how to begin my trading journey? Like, where and what should I start on? So I would definitely recommend, like, you're already doing it great, right? You're just tuning in into live stream, you're tuning in or watching YouTube videos for free. So that's the very first step that you should make, is just gather basic knowledge on trading. What is trading? What type of trading exists? What type of instruments can you trade? What sessions are there and all that. You could literally also just check out my channel. I literally have a free trading course on my channel. So you can watch those videos and you will already have like a basic knowledge of trends, different markets, different sessions. And then you can also feel free to obviously watch other videos on YouTube as well. Just don't try to go crazy because everybody explains it different. And at the end of the day, you could result just being confused, right? So just take what you need on basic knowledge on trading. And then whenever you're ready, you can feel free to look for a mentorship, right? Look for mentorship or look for a course. Doesn't have to be me. Like, I don't care if it's me or if it's someone else. But I'm just talking from pure experience on how I did it and what worked for me. I started with free YouTube videos and free websites. And I then had the basic idea of what trading is, but it was all not sorted, but like, you know, like different pieces that all came together that didn't make sense because I didn't have the right order. So then I invested into a trading course where I had like over 100 videos to watch, but they were in order explaining me where to start and how to progress in that, right? So that was nice to have the order. But at the end of the trading course, I was like, okay, I have all of this knowledge, but I don't know how to put all of this knowledge to use. So I was then starting to turn in circles again. I was like, oh, okay, how can I apply what I just learned? I had very difficult time trying to apply what I just learned in all of these videos. So then I opened my eyes again, and then I was searching for different ways, searching for different strategy because I was so confused. And then I stumbled across a guy that offered mentorships. And now the difference between a mentorship and a course is, on the course, you just have sorted videos that start from the beginning to the end, and you get a lot of information, but that's that, right? You're left on your own. With a mentorship, you have a mentor that guides you all throughout your journey. So when I invested into a mentor, that's when I personally saw the level up, because now I had the chance to ask my mentor personal questions on where am I going wrong? What am I doing right? Can you please just guide me along my journey? And that's what helped me personally. So that's why I decided to do these type of live streams, for example, where I can guide people, and I'm literally doing this for free. There's people charging for this type of guidement and, you know, mentorship. But I love to do this for free. So what I'm doing now is, if you guys have questions, you can always feel free to ask me. And like I mentioned previously, I advise you guys to ask questions, because if you don't ask, how are you supposed to improve, right? So it's already great that you're here, and you're very welcome to stay. But if you have the feeling of, yo, you know, I want to look for a different mentor or whatever, you can always feel free to do that. The most important thing is you should decide on one strategy as well. Don't try to change strategies every few days, every few weeks. Just focus on one strategy, focus on one type of trading, and stick with that, and then improve on that. Because the moment you start switching strategies, let's say you trade my strategy, and then you trade ICT, which is a different style, then you trade smart money, and you start to mix everything, and then you're confused, right? You're just confusing yourself way too much instead of just focusing on one. And then once you focus on one and you have a clear strategy, you have a clear pair that you trade, a clear time frame on when you trade, that's when you're going to see the improvement, because now you can always document. You can document every trade that you take, applying your strategy, see what you're doing wrong, what you could do better, and then go from there, right? So that's just my tip. Start with free knowledge. Look for a course whenever you're ready to invest. If you don't have any money, you can stick with just learning for free. But just know that if you just focus on learning for free, you're gonna have a overwhelming of information where it's gonna be a little more difficult for you to sort everything out. Doesn't mean that it's impossible to become a profitable trader with just free knowledge. Absolutely not. I also know from traders that never invested a cent into mentorship or into a course, and they still made it, right? So, but just know that the progress takes way longer because now you're basically on your own, and all the mistakes that traders commit, especially already successful traders or profitable traders, like the mistakes we commit, we teach you guys to not commit them. So if you learn from someone experienced, you're already basically shorting your learning curve, right? If you are the guy to say, no, I want to learn it all by myself, I gotta experience it all by myself, like, go ahead. But just know that the learning curve will take a little longer. Because if I could, back in the day, like when did I buy my first course? I think I bought my first course after I was like 6 months into trading. And I would have liked to have a person tell me to invest earlier, because in that way, all the mistakes that I did the 6 months before, I could have avoided by just someone telling me what not to do. But I didn't have that. So my learning curve, like, I was unprofitable up until like when I was 1.5 years into trading. That's when I started seeing profitability. Where other people that invest into a mentorship immediately, they see profitability. I mean, it comes up from the person to person, but they see it after 3 to 6 months, right? So you're already shorting your learning curve by a year. So that's just me. Yo, dude, I just talked so much. I hope that helped you, Mukam. How can I adjust my settings for all my drawings to be the same size on all time frames? I draw on the 4 hour, then switch to 5, and it's much larger. Yeah, so you could basically not really adjust it. You could just on the 4 hour time frame, or let's say, right, well, let's go to the 4 hour time frame. So on the 4 hour, you have to make your zone like small, right? You don't really want to have like this size of a zone on the 4 hour, because look at this turquoise zone now, and let's go to the 5 minute and let's look at the turquoise. You see how big this is? You don't want that. So you want to go to the 4 hour and adjust this and just make this smaller, because then when you go on the lower time frames, you have, right, we see this is a break and retest right at our zone. We don't need this zone to be like so huge, because otherwise it's gonna be a little difficult to get the sniper type entry. So you want to have a smaller zone, where if you look at price action, we had a rejection here, and here we had a double top, right? Then we had a breakout and a pullback right into this area. So we just know that this teeny tiny area here is our 1 hour zone that we want to mark off, based off the price action that we had here. Now, same thing over here. We had a reaction here. Here we had a break, some type of a retest. So I know that this range here is going to be my area of interest, my first area of interest that I want to mark off. I hope that kind of makes sense. But you just want to put your zones on the 4 hour or on the daily time frame, and then just skip lower and lower and try to redefine the zone up to a point where it's just almost perfect. But you will get that with practice. It just takes a little bit of practice to have the eye for the zones. What do you think of a beginner trader withdrawing $306 as his first after 6 months of trading? That's absolutely fantastic, Chris. Bro, 1.5 years I didn't see no profits, bro. So if you're just like a beginner trader after 6 months and you already withdrew money, you're doing it the right way, right? Just try to focus on what you did right in order to get there, and repeat that. Just repeat that, because obviously there's also times where you can get lucky, especially as a beginner trader, where you make a huge amount of profit and you're like, oh my god, I got this cracked, like I cracked the code, I'm gonna make millions in 2 years or in a year. But typically that's just a strain of luck, right, where they got lucky, but then they come into the cycle of bad habits and they start losing again. So just, look what you did right and try to reapply that every time. But if you are honest to yourself and you're like, honestly, those $300 were pure luck because I was basically gambling. If that was the case, then you just have to come in with the realistic mindset that on the long term, this gambling mentality will not last. But that's just me, right? It's just my personal opinion. Well explained. Thank you so much for that. Like, using yourself as an example and explain how you went through it, really inspiring. Appreciate you, man. Too, you made me realize that mentorship is important. Yeah, Mukom, like, you know, I'm not a fan of being like, yeah, you have to spend your money, you have to invest there and there and there. But realistically, trading is a game of money. And in order to make money, you have to be willing to invest money, because if you don't have money, how are you supposed to make money, right? We're also talking in form of having a trading account. Like, if you don't have real money to invest into a position, into a trading position, then you're not going to be able to make money from it, right? You can't just trade demo and try to make a living out of demo because it's not real money. So either or, if you come into trading, you have to be willing to invest. And it's either going to be investing into your knowledge, investing into a trading account, investing into funding prop firm challenges, right? You're not going to get around the investing part. So the first thing that you should be focusing on is gathering enough capital to reinvest into yourself. And you can do that by, I don't know, if you work a 9 to 5, whatever you're doing, if you are working a job right now, 9 to 5 or whatever, use partials of those profits that you make, put that to the side, and just use it as a reinvestment for yourself and for your knowledge. Because every person that is not willing to invest in themselves, like, sorry to break it to you, but if there's a person that is not willing to invest in themselves when it comes to trading or finances, you're already losing. Like, you are damned for losing, because with $0, you're not gonna get far, and that's just the reality. Even if you learn for free on YouTube, sooner or later you're gonna have to open a real trading account, right, to make money. Otherwise, you're not gonna make it. So, like I said, if you are working right now, the money you make, put that to the side, save it up a little bit, and then try to reinvest that into knowledge, into a trading account, and so on and so forth. And then just go from there. Take it easy, take it slow, because the trading journey is slow, right? It's not, you're not gonna become profitable after 1 or 2 months. Like, the trading game is a long-term game, like long-term. Bro, I've been trading for 4 years, and there's still, every day there is something to learn and something to improve. And I know for sure that even in 8 years, there will still be things that I can still learn and to improve. And that is the right mindset. Always be open for improvement, and never be like so egoistic and saying, no, I've cracked the code on trading, I'm the best trader in the world. Like, no, bro, I'm human, I commit mistakes. Sometimes I'm emotional, sometimes I shouldn't be trading, sometimes I over risk, sometimes I over trade, bro. That's totally normal, right? The most important thing is that you will always have a area to come back, a strategy to come back, and focus on that, and focus on the probabilities, and just let the rest play out, if that makes sense. Yo, Patty, what's up, bro? How you been, man? Hope you had a nice start into your morning with your yummy coffee that I saw in your story, bro. So we already have stock exchange open, guys, since 1.5 minutes. I'm really waiting for a pullback here, and like I said, we have news here in 11 minutes, so that's gonna be interesting to see how the market will react here. So in this next 11 minutes, I will most likely not be taking any position here. Let me mark this up. It was yesterday. I had a day off social media. W, bro. Yeah, that's also important. Important to take days off. I mean, I've been off social media for the longest time, bro. Especially my Instagram. Since July. It's over half a year already. But it feels great, honestly. I mean, I do come live. I do come on Instagram, right, to watch stories from people that inspire me. But like actively posting on myself, I'm not really feeling it right now. Bro, your life is amazing. Like how you reply to all your comments and how you are being real with the reality of this, really amazing. Mukam, I appreciate you so much, man. Not all will do like this, and I hope be on your live always. Please, Mukam, if you haven't yet subscribed, bro, subscribe so you don't miss out on future streams. And also, if you haven't, join my free Telegram, bro, or also my Discord. You can find all the links in my description, I think, of the video, so you don't miss out on, you know, anything that I drop in the future or on live streams, whatever. But I'm happy that you're enjoying it so far, man. Like I said, I've been in this game too long, and I'm just here to keep it real with you. That's all I'm saying. I'm just here to keep it real. Like, I'm a human, you are human. We're all humans with emotions, and there's no need to like try to sugarcoat this journey, because it's not easy, right? It is simple, but it's not easy, and that is the thing about trading. You can keep it simple, but when it comes to your emotions, it's not going to be easy. And then it's so important to have someone to ask questions and someone that you can always count on. And I would definitely love to be that person for you on the live streams, right? Whenever I'm live, you can just ask me, man. Damn. I had long subscribed. I didn't hesitate when I first saw your first YouTube short. Oh, let's go, bro. Nah, I love that. I love that, man. Appreciate it. I hope I can really help you. So like I said, if you have questions, please ask them, whatever it is. Okay, we're pushing, guys. Oh my god, we're about to... Oh, we just broke all-time highs. No, not an all-time high day. Ugh. Yeah, we just broke it, guys. All-time highs again, making history again on the stream. We will be looking back, or I will be looking back at these streams and be like, oh, I remember those times when we were breaking all-time highs every second day. Oh, Chris, that is a very, very great question. That is a very great question, because honestly, it's very difficult to say, but at the same time, it's very easy to say. I will not say any names, because I don't want to throw shade on nobody. Like, I'm not here on the stream to throw shade on nobody. But I do know a lot of insider information that allowed me to see the reality of a lot of people in the trading industry. It's a little bit difficult to not to tell you who's legit and who's not without saying names, but just know if there's a person exaggerating their lifestyle, let's say just exaggerating their lifestyle with flashy things, then not every person, but the probability of that person being not legit is very high, especially if they have a big following. Why can't I say names? Bro, I don't want to throw shade on nobody. I really don't want to throw shade on nobody, because at the end of the day, everybody's doing what they have to do to make a living. And it's either ethical or unethical. And yeah, bro, it's but for me personally, like, the only name I could say where I personally feel like that person is legit because he was my mentor is Lambo Raul. Like, without being biased or whatever, Raul really helped me, right? And that's just me being basically unbiased, because he really helped me. And I've seen, right, I've met him in person. I was at his party. I met his dad. I met his wife, right? I met his best friends, and they were all down to earth. And I saw that it was real, because I saw everything in reality, bro. I saw all of their cars. I saw all of his dad's cars. I see that his dad is a successful dentist with over, I think he has 2 million followers, whatever. You know, I saw that in person, so I know for sure that it has to be real. And he has Lambo Raul also has a lot of firms and other investments where he also makes money. And I've seen him trade live, and I've seen his live withdrawals hitting his crypto wallet, all of those stuffs where you don't really see that with other influencer traders. But since I've seen that, I could say, okay, for me personally, Lambo Raul is one of the, like, he's really legit. Yeah. I'll throw shade for you. Jason Noah, bro, I've never heard of that guy, to be honest. Let me see if I can find a reference, maybe I'll. Oh wow, yeah, I never heard of this guy. Is that is he an African trader? Yeah, I think he's African. Yeah, so honestly, I don't know him. I don't know him, so I can't really say anything. But you will, you guys will have a feeling, or you guys should develop a feeling of who's legit and who's not in the industry, based off how they present themselves and how they offer, stuff, right? If they're like, buy my course, like, oh, or sign up with my broker because my broker has the best spreads and stuff like that, like, nah, right? And that's just me, like, just keeping it real. Yeah, I'm saying from Africa because I do know from other influencers that really scam, like, big time their people, big time their community. So that's what I was saying. But I mean, obviously there's also a lot of scammers in US and everything. They actually, like, internationally, they're scammers. So you really gotta be careful. But I don't know that guy, so I'm not gonna say anything. What about ICT? Bro, honestly, no opinion on that. He does offer everything more or less for free. He confuses people a lot with his 500 videos explaining 400 different strategies. But I mean, if somebody can catch something from the free videos, then, you know, that's chill. But I think he also has paid, right? He also has paid courses, I think, or like a mentorship or something, if I'm not mistaken. And he's also obviously making a lot of money from the views on YouTube as well, I think. Axie Broker here in Spain have good reviews, and Black Bull. Yeah, so I don't know Axie Broker because there's like so many brokers, especially offshore brokers. We're gonna have to be like, honestly, I don't really care if it's a regulated or unregulated broker if you don't invest that much money. If it's just 1K that you're putting in, 2K, if that broker should disappear, it's like, okay, yeah, you lost 2K, oh my god, right? The moment you start to put in $500,000 or maybe $1 million into that broker, you theoretically want to have it on a short, like on a regulated broker, just because it's a lot of money that you don't really want to put at risk at an unregulated broker. But if you're just trading with 100, 200 bucks, with $1,000, like, you're chilling. You shouldn't really be going that crazy on the brokers itself, as long as they don't mess you up, because there are brokers where you get in on a position and it doesn't even come close to your stop loss, but they just close your position in a loss, and then you see prices reverse and go in your favor afterwards. So those are things that you have to keep an eye on the brokers itself. TJR, honestly, me personally, like, I love that guy. I just think he's nuts. I think he's completely crazy, but I kind of love that on him, that he's very, very authentic. When it comes to his mentorship, I've never really talked to anyone that has bought his mentorship or whatever. So that I don't know, but I know that he is live every day as well on Kick, and he does provide free value on top of just being crazy on the lives. He also provides free value, so I really appreciate that from his part, because he already has a bigger following, but he's trading live for free as well. So he kind of inspired me as well, actually, to go live for free here on YouTube as well. So me personally, the only thing I heard obviously is with his funding firm, One of One, where I think his prop firm went down as well. So that's a little fishy. He's not the only one. He's not the only influencer where their prop firm kind of got closed out and weird. So on that part, I can't say anything. But the trading part in the live streams, I like that from him. He had back in the days ICT, but he made it public. Yeah, bro, honestly, I respect any person that is willing to provide free value if it's selfless. They have a special program. At the moment, be serious and pay is the most important. Yeah, exactly. If it's at the moment, you like the prop firm is serious. Do we have news now? Oh, we already had news right now. Waiting for the results here. We're seeing a big push. I'm guessing it's negative for USD here, but the result has not been posted. Or let me refresh this site here. Yeah, like I said, if you're getting paid with your prop firm or with your broker, sorry, that's all that you should matter for right now. Yeah, no result yet. It's probably gonna chop around. Do you have any recommendations for YouTubers with good trading contents that can help beginner trading journey? Yeah, so I mean, I can recommend you how I started actually. So first of all, check out my free trading course when you have time. After that, I could recommend you just based off the YouTube videos itself that helped me with trading. Was Swaggy C. His entire YouTube, Swaggy C, right? What you see here. That was the first trader I came across, and that was the first YouTube channel I came across. And he has so many videos on how he explains forex, how he explains price action. He has covered everything on his YouTube videos, and they're pretty much sorted as well. So if I had to recommend someone for free, it would be Swaggy C, and obviously my videos, because I try to keep it compact and simple. My videos go like 5 to 15 minutes per video per breaking down, so you understand it better. There's obviously videos and YouTubers that do 1.5 videos or 2-hour videos. But yeah, if I had to recommend someone just based off YouTube, it would be Swaggy C. When it comes to his course, I did buy his course. It's okay. It's over 100 videos, so it's a lot to digest. And like I said, I learned, but it was too much information at the same time where I could not learn to apply that information. So just watch his free videos. That's all I'm gonna say. Any trades taken? What's up, Salama? You late, bro. You late. You missed out on this beautiful buy set. Nah, I'm kidding. No, we haven't taken any trades, bro, because we are currently at all-time highs. So if you joined last week's stream, you know I don't like trading all-time highs. We just had news, so waiting for the news to pass. Yeah, look, they came out positive for USD, so we should actually see some type of a pullback here on gold, maybe even into this area to get it on the buys. We have more news coming in 12 minutes, so I will definitely wait for these to pass as well. And then after that, we could be looking for some long positions. So let me actually readjust this here, because I think that price is already just a little bit too far from this area. We might see a steeper pullback, I don't know. But right now we'll look at imbalances being created somewhere in this area where price might pull back to, so we could get in on short-term buys here. Don't show the data, come on to manipulation. You can't see the name. Okay, my bad. Let me try to make this big. I hope you can see now. Swaggy, literally like swag and then C at the end. Yeah, 51.2. Yep, came better than expected for USD. So typically that will be bearish for gold, and that will be bullish for DXY. But I think they're probably gonna be correlating right now, both together. Sometimes that also happens. Okay, why is it not loading? Yeah, the DXY miraculously is chilling right now. No volume whatsoever. It's super slow. That's weird. Yeah, it's actually weird. And gold is pumping. I got you, Mukong, no problem. Alright, let's reassess here, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just delete this right now, because obviously price is way too far from here. I'm gonna delete this here right now because price is so far. This is also a thing that I would recommend you guys to just, if price is already like so far away from your zone, clean your chart. clean your chart, because the cleaner your chart, the cleaner you will be able to observe what the market is actually doing right now. Because back in the days, I like this story a lot, but back in the days, I would have all types of indicators and Fibonacci drawn out and trend lines, and my chart was looking like a mess. And I was wondering why I kept losing. I'm like, why am I losing? I have everything on the chart. Why am I keep losing? Well, because it was just too much, bro. Like, less is more when it comes to trading. Also, less is more when it comes to your strategy. If you just have one entry model, it's going to be way more simpler than when you have 20 entry models and you're like, is this entry model 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, right? If you just have one or two, you're chilling. So we have an imbalance down here on the 30-minute, which is a little bit close to our major area of interest, where I don't know if with this volume we could pull back today. We might see a pullback tomorrow in this area. And now just based off price action right now on the 5-minute here, and with the breakout here, I mean, yo, price is just going. It's just going right now. We have a minor area here as well on the 5-minute, which is a little teeny tiny pullback. So honestly, I kind of want to see price pull back into all-time high previous and then just break out again. Oops. So either or, I cannot get in on the bias here, because that would just like chasing. This would me be chasing a rocket. It makes no sense. We gotta wait for the rocket to land on the moon, pick us up, so we can go back to Earth, if that makes sense. Almost every pair opened today with huge gas, so I'm not looking to take any trade today until tomorrow when we have clear price action. Yeah, I'm feeling that, Salama. With huge gaps, you mean? Yeah. Why don't you show them numbers? Cheese? You potentially printing or losing to the market? I mean, I was thinking about it honestly, because I do have my my software connected here, but I was debating on showing it, because it's like I don't want to give you guys false expectations of what to expect on trading, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. I really don't know if that makes sense, but it was like my first thought. Like, I have everything set up, bro. Like, I even have it on my Steam connected and on my OBS. But I was debating on doing that, because if I were to watch a trader trade and I see the size that this dude is trading with, I'd either be unmotivated or I will be motivated. But at the same time, I don't know, guys. I just feel like trading should not be about profit and losing. Like, it shouldn't be the main focus. I think it would definitely be more entertaining for you guys to see when I'm in a position to see my position fluctuate. So that's why I was thinking about actually doing it. But then I was like, if I would see that on another streamer's stream, then the focus would just rely on seeing the profits and seeing the losses of this guy, instead of focusing on the actual knowledge that this guy is providing, if that makes sense. I don't know. Not on gold currency pairs. I did see a big gap. I think it was here. Yeah, here. So on German 40, we have this big gap here. So anticipation is definitely that this is gonna get filled sooner or later. We don't know if it's gonna happen now. You think I will go viral, really? Bro, you think? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I do think that it would definitely have pros and cons, bro, if I would do it like that. Because the pros would be, you guys would see my profit fluctuate from like -1,000 to up 3,000, and you will see my reaction and my emotional state. I think that would definitely be valuable for you guys. But at the same time, it's the wrong focus. Because I would basically promote, how do I say it? I would promote not unrealistic expectations, because I've been trading for 4 years, bro. I'll be chilling. For me, these numbers are fine and normal, but I would promote this, especially if new traders come in, the false expectations of the possible profits that you can make, right? So it's like... Yo. The first second live you got stopped out twice and I was wondering where the numbers are. What do you mean? The first second live you got stopped out twice? Where the numbers are? You mean the numbers on the chart? Like where my stop loss was? Or what the numbers were on how much I lost? But yeah, it makes more sense to me when I can focus on what you say and teach. Yeah, it's like either I decide to go the entertaining route and I actually show you guys my trades live and everything, but that's just gonna be, I would literally just do that for entertaining purposes only and to get more views and viral shit, but that's not really my focus. My focus is more on helping people. And I know for sure that if there's a streamer just showing his profits and losses, it's not really focusing on teaching. It's more on focusing on trying to expand their community to get more people in, if that makes sense. But that's just me. That's just me. Yeah, so the P&L. Yeah, so basically the numbers on how much I lost. So theoretically, I have different accounts. So I have different accounts. I have different account sizes. I have my personal account. I have funded accounts. I have challenges that I'm doing right now. So it's a little divided. And I do trade sometimes during London. And I take my own trades for my accounts and for my, for my funded. And then I have my stream account, where I just take the trades that I call out on the stream itself. And based off that, you guys, I will let you guys know always on a stream if I'm going in medium risk or if I'm risking a lot in that position because I'm very confident, or if I say and I tell you guys I'm going in low risk because maybe I already traded that account previously or I already made profits on another account and I don't want to put that much of a money at risk. But typically I will risk 0.5 to 1% on the positions here on the live. And now you guys can say, okay, let's say it's a 100k account. Then you can basically calculate it, right? If I went in with a normal risk and I say, yo, I just got stopped out, you guys can more or less anticipate that I just lost 1k. And if I made profits or if I lose 2 trades in a row on a second position, if I'm not then confident, then you can anticipate that I got in with a half a risk, so I'm just risking $500. So on the day I'm down on stream 1.5k, for example, if that makes sense. But I mean, in order to keep it simple, I would basically have to share the lives here, the trades live here with the P&L fluctuating and with the P&L coming close to my stop loss and stopping me out. Ich persönlich mache alles einzeln, aber es gibt auch eine Software. Ich glaube, es gibt zwei. Die eine heißt, glaube ich, Traders Connect. Da kannst du die connecten. Ich habe das damals benutzt, aber inzwischen mache ich das so getrennt, dann habe ich eine bessere Übersicht. What's up, Amir? What's up, man? Yeah, Traders Connect, I think it's the name. Yo, guys, we are flying. This is an absolute rocket. Unfortunately, no chance to get in so far, guys. Literally no chance. I'm still waiting on some type of pullback here in the next half an hour. Hopefully. Get on a Slack attack. Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to leave a like on the stream. If you guys are enjoying so far, if there's anyone new watching, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well, because I come live very often. Very often. I will be live back tomorrow, and then on Wednesday, I think. Let's check out the news here. Yeah, tomorrow for Shursky, and then for the rest of the week, on Wednesday we have... Yo, Wednesday is gonna be a little, newsy. A little newsy. Might make more sense for me to come live on Thursday instead. And then on Friday, NFP. We might come live for the kick of it, but I'm not gonna be trading on Friday. All-time highs immer riskant, Sven. Totally feeling that. So fühle ich auch. That's why I'm like, yeah. All-time highs, yeah. Like, subscribe, and share. Exactly. Listen to Patty, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. And guys, anyone interested in signals and high quality signals, not high quantity, but high quality signals, click the link in the description and join there, because we're absolutely killing it. For the month of January, we ended with a total profit of plus, where's the plus sign? 28%, guys. 28%. In 3 weeks. Since we launched, it has been 3 weeks, and we're up 28% in this 3 weeks, which is absolutely crazy. I've never seen that before. Like, I've been in signals channels before, right? But these numbers, all I'ma say, I don't want to throw shade on nobody, guys. But maybe or maybe not, you've heard of Only Signals. Nah, I don't want to throw shade, guys. No. But all I'm saying is these dudes are down maybe 10%. They're down 10%. We're up 28. Not to compare or anything, but you know what I mean. Just because and just to keep it realistic, right? Just because we're up 28% doesn't mean that the next month will be like that as well. It could be worse. It could be, maybe even could be better, right? At the end of the day, we don't know. But yeah, bro, 28% is absolutely crazy for 3 weeks. Not 4 weeks, but 3 weeks. On the first week, we made 15%. Second week, 4% or 5%. And then the third week, last week, 9%. What's the likelihood of me entering a position before ending stream? Bro, the likelihood, I would say 50%. Maybe around 50%. If we see the pullback like happening right now, in the next, right, this is a 5-minute candle. So if a new 5-minute candle comes down here and another 5-minute candle comes here, I could theoretically be getting in a position in the next 15 minutes. So the likelihood is still there if we get a pullback. If price just continues driving up based off this area here, then I'm not going to be taking any trades anymore. So that's just a heads up. But yeah, I would say like maybe 50% if we get a pullback here. But I do like how the 15 closed very strong without lower wick. So typically when we have candles without a lower wick, typically, not always, but typically we get the other wick, like the candle could come down and create a lower wick for this candle here, basically. Then we also have this bigger imbalance here now, which I'm liking a lot, because we have the lower wick to be created, and we also have imbalance here on the 15-minute time frame. So the likelihood of price pulling back in this area here and then bouncing off is high, but we just don't know if it will happen and when. But if it does and we pull back here, based off this area, a buy is possible. But then again, it's like trading all-time highs. You should just be cautious overall trading all-time highs. Yeah, so it'll be probably like a rejection. So stop like below this area and then target into the previous highs before price starting pulling back. So like a 2.5 maybe, right? We don't know. Let me draw this out. Bro, why is it so huge, dude? Go back to 16. So even if in the next 20 to 30 minutes I don't get it set up, I will very likely just put an alarm here at 28:17. So in case I hop off the charts for a second and eat something or cook food, whatever, I get alarmed once price gets here. And if price gets here and it starts to reject, then I will be looking to take buys. And it's either gonna reject like somewhere here in this area, bounce off, and then drive back up, or it will disrespect this and push lower and come back into this area and then bounce off. Or the third one, price comes all the way down into this area, maybe even this area, starts to bounce off and then reject. So there's already like 3 possible areas where I could be looking to go long. It all comes up to price action once price reaches this area, because if it reaches this area and it comes in with so let's say, let me try to draw this out so you guys understand this. So let's say price comes down now with a huge bearish candle. So let's make this a bear candle, right? So it comes down with a huge bearish candle and it taps into the area, but it doesn't close rejecting, but instead it closes in the area like strongly bearish. That's not an indication for me to buy based off this zone, because the sellers are holding this area right now. So then I wait for the next candle, and the next candle is either gonna push lower, tap into this, reject, and close maybe bullish up here with a wick to the downside. Now once I see that rejection candle, here's where I could say, okay, now I want to get in, right? Now I want to get in based off this rejection, and I put my stops below the rejection candle and take the buys up, because now price has indicated that it has reached the lows and it is rejecting and the buyers are taking back over. But it could also be that price comes in this area, right, and does the same thing like it did here, absolutely disrespect it and absolutely melt through it. So now it's like, okay, we are back below my area of interest. We're breaking these lows right now, and I see a lot of bearish momentum continuing. So what I gotta wait for here is basically for price to slow down, and for the candles, for the bearish candles to get smaller and smaller, and then for the buyers to slowly take over and shift market structure by showing rejections, and by then flipping maybe to a bullish candle, right? So we see a bullish engulfing, for example, right? So when I see now, okay, the candles, the bearish candles are becoming smaller and smaller, I see that they keep rejecting the downside and the buyers are trying to push price higher, and then I see bullish verification of a bullish engulfing or a bullish rejection candle. Now here I could say, you know what, now finally, after waiting this entire push down, finally I have my confirmation of getting in on the buys. So now I'm feeling confident in getting on the buys, because the market and the price action has shown me that the buyers want to take over now. So then I could take the trade, right? If that makes sense. But before that, price could also just, you know, continue lower and lower and not slow down and not slow down. Then guess what? Depending on the time of the session, I'm just going to call it a day. I'm not going to be trying to call the bottom every time and be here for 10 hours and try to buy the lows. Like, no, if my session is over and the market has not slowed down and has not given me a buy position, I'm just going to come back tomorrow. And that's the best thing you could do. And you're either going to get it set up or not. So I hope that kind of answered your question. Kind of went deep into it, but yeah. That's the best way to learn. Bro, you just like you asked like such a simple question. I took like 15 minutes to answer. That's crazy. But we're seeing a pulley right now. I'm liking the pulley. The 1 hour close, yo, the 1 hour close, crazy. I wouldn't mind if it comes all the way back to down to 28.12 for the pullback. Oh, I really wouldn't mind, because then the possible R multiple is insane. The possible R multiple will be crazy if we get a position down here. So let me also mark off the other possibility, right? So it's like this. Pulley coming down. Pulley. We just had news release here. Or, I mean, 9 minutes ago. Also positive. That's crazy. Gold should be dumping. But what we see here is gold is so strong right now, and the buyers are so strong right now that even the news for USD are not enough to push price lower. So we might get a like short-term pullback, and then afterwards we might see another push back up. But that's just me kind of anticipating, but we don't know at the end of the day what's gonna happen. We just gotta react and adapt. So one of the best one of the best skills that you can have as a trader is the react and adapt skill, first of all, and the second one is patience. Like, those are the most valuable skills that you should have and as a trader. And those were the two skills that helped me actually become profitable and learn more how to trade correctly, because I used to be very impatient. What's up, Naus? Have you looked at NAS 100? What is your bias? I have not looked at it actually. So let's go ahead and look at it here. Oh, so right now it's very, very choppy. We have a huge gap here. Wait, I need to block this here because from the signals. But I mean, it's in this entire range, bro. It's like so choppy here without clear direction as well. But we did create a gap, so the possibility of filling the gap either today or maybe tomorrow is there, right? For price to pull back at least into 21,394. If it does not and it just breaks these lows, then I will be bearish back down into 2605 and maybe even lower to 2482. Right now, if we look at it, we took out the highs here and we're breaking the lows here. So for right now, like short term, I will be bearish into here, and then if it breaks, then into here 2904, and then if that breaks, then 2840. But that's just like right now. But overall, I do still see the potential of price kind of bouncing somewhere here and then filling the gap that it created, and then maybe afterwards continue lower. But me personally, right now, I would not trade this because it's still kind of in a consolidation range. So I would actually wait if I were to trade NAS actively. Let's make a box here. I'll wait for this candle to close outside the range and then wait for a break and retest to the downside here, right? For a rejection somewhere in this area, so I could get in on the sells here. Stops above this area maybe, and then target these lows here for a 2R maybe. But I would definitely have to wait for the break and retest here. I would not get in here because what could happen next is the next candle just pulls back into the area and it just starts chopping again. So you don't really want to get caught up in a consolidation like this. But that's just me personally. I hope that kind of helped. So coming back to gold, we did not pull back into the area that I wanted to. So now there's the possibility of price breaking these highs, closing above, and continuing driver to all-time highs, where I would not like to be interested in taking a position, or the market is forming bearish market structure, will create a lower high and then a new lower low, and then tap into it in form of a bearish market. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Thanks, Evan. I got you now. It's no problem. Sorry for what? What do you mean sorry? Bro, I'm hungry, bro. A little flex, you know what I mean? A little flexy. Come on, gold. Just go a little lower, man. I would really like to get in on a position today. But yeah, anyone, I posted a link to my trading view screenshot by accident. Posted a link to my trading view screenshot? Where? On Telegram? Or on your story? I'm confused, bro. What you mean? I didn't even get a notification. Oh, in the chat? No, I don't see any link, bro. Yeah, I think it got blocked because I think you can't send links in the chat. So I never saw it. But if you want to share like a breakdown or something, you can just send it in the Discord if you're in my Discord, bro. And I can look at it on stream as well. Where was I, bro? I wanted to say something. I don't remember what I wanted to say. Hmm. 4:15. I am interested to see what DXY is actually doing. Should be pumping. It should be pumping, y'all. But it's like chopping. It's crazy. I guess the news didn't have that big of an impact. You have Discord members only or general? I have a general one. That is actually for free. People are just like super inactive in there. Unfortunately. Because I had a Discord like 2 years ago when I created it, and it was like people were like so inactive, so I closed it down and then I reopened it, and it went well for like 1 or 2 weeks where people were, you know, a little bit more active, but now it's died down again. I don't know why. I think it's a little bit sad because there's a lot of people wanting to learn to trade and connect with other traders, and then I have over 300 members in the Discord, but everyone be quiet. So I'm like, I don't know. Nothing that I can control, I guess. But you can join the Discord. For moments, DXY is pumping in gold to divergence. Yeah, that sometimes actually happens where DXY goes up and gold as well. But that is just showing that gold is very strong at the moment, and there's actually also other people just investing into gold. Because Discord is an old platform? You think so? But where else could I like create a community? Like I've heard of School, like it's written like this, I think, which should be like a new learning platform with community type stuff. But then School is like so unknown, where I think that it's also not the best platform. And then what else is there? Telegram. In Telegram you can also have channels, but it's weird having like a type of Discord channel in the Telegram. I don't know. You think School? I mean, I might try it out, bro. But I feel like people in there will also be inactive. Really? It's a new shit? Seriously? I might check that out, bro. Actually. Because I want an active community. Like, I want people to connect with each other. I want people to send in screenshots. I want people to support each other, because when I started trading, that's what I would have wished for as well, right? I would have wished for some trading buddies to connect with. I think it will get a hype, but who knows? Alex Hormozi promotes it. Yeah, but he's been promoting this since a while, and so far I've not seen one trader actually move their community over there. I think Lambo Raul is planning on it. He's working on it right now, but he hasn't done it, and he's been playing that since like 6 months. So I might just wait for him to do that and see how it goes for him, and then try to do that as well, I think. Oh, can we please come for the pulley? Please. Please pull back into this range. Where you lives? What? Where you live, 7? Where you can rewatch the live streams? Are you asking? You could just go to my YouTube channel, go to playlist, and then go on lives, and you will see all of the recorded live streams there, which is pretty cool, honestly. Oh, bro, it's like hurting. Where you could just rewatch the lives. Is your link expired to the Telegram? No, it shouldn't be. Where I live. My bad. Bro, I'm in Germany right now. Takes you to another Discord? Oh yeah, I think the Discord link might be expired actually. The Discord link might be expired, bro. You can join it by clicking... Let me think of it, because I don't have it on here right now. Wait. Yeah, there's actually like no way to get there right now through the links, I think. That's my bad. Or maybe on my YouTube channel, if you go links. No, because when you click on signals, it just opens like the checkout page for the signals. So the only way to get there right now is if you Google. You would have to Google Tactical Trading Academy WUP. And then you will get to the main page. And on the main page, you can click on Discord. Put the link for Discord in the chat, please. I mean, I could try. I could try putting it in the chat here. Wait, let me. No, I think WUP is not. Yeah, WUP does not open here. I think I don't know if my Discord opens here in Safari either. Bruh. No. Let's try this out. Just give me a second, guys. I'll try to get the link. EURUSD is pumping? That's crazy. That's crazy, because it should be dumping theoretically, right? Theoretically, it should be. Where do I get it? Where do I get it? So I think I got a link here. I don't know if I could drop it in the chat though. I'll try. Nah. Nah, guys. I'll drop the link in my Telegram later today, or on my stream tomorrow. I'll put the link in my stream tomorrow because a little bit of a hustle to get the link right now. We'll do that later. So let's look at EURUSD here. What's Euro doing? Do I have it here? Wow. That is absolutely crazy, right? So, wow. Is gold doing the same right now? No. What is DXY doing? No, that's not DXY. Where's DXY? Here. Yeah, so DXY is dumping right now, which is pretty crazy, guys. Oh my god, gold should be flying any second here. Oh, they're still correlated. They're still correlated, guys. But that's good. That's good. Gold is coming for the pullback at a discount, and they're still correlated. But they might go different. They might part ways very soon. They might part ways very soon. We pull back into the range. And yeah, Euro is pumping because USD is dumping. I'm guessing the way it's dumping right now, that is a crazy dump. Like, that has to be some news. That has to be some type of news. That's why we see the push here. Hab die Privat-Screenshot geschickt. Alright, check ich out. Check ich out. I was anxiously waiting. Wait, waiting for what? Waiting for what? We are at an area of interest right now, guys. Obviously, I have to wait for this candle to close. And if it closes below, it will invalidate this area. So we have to wait for it to come here. And if it closes below this area, then we have to wait for it to come here. You were waiting anxiously for the link? Oh, bro. I'm sorry. You will find it tomorrow, guys. I'll put it in the chat tomorrow. It's my bad, my bad. But you are not really missing out on a lot on the Discord because it's like dead right now. So either way, is right. But if you guys start to create a wave and make it active again, that would be super dope. Yo, TP smacked in the signals. Let's go. Another W trade. Like, the win rate on the signals channel is like 80% right now. Privates Telegram? Yeah. Wait, bro, since when do you trade NAS though? Yo, W trade. W trade, bro. Beautiful. Yep, beautiful. That was a crazy sniper entry as well, Patty. Love it. Love it. Oh, we are rejecting, ladies and gentlemen. No. We are looking at very, very good. Yes, it's looking very good, but I have to wait for the closure. It might just start flying after this candle. I have to wait for the closure. So, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. If it closes like that, that will be my signal to get in. If it closes like that. If it closes bearish right down here or in the middle of here, I'm not gonna be taking this. And if it closes bullish like up here, I'm also not gonna be taking it because the R multiple would make sense. So it really has to close somewhere around here with my stops right below this wick and target. The ideal target would be right here, right? It would be like around a 1-to-1, which our multiple I'm not really big fan of. But if we're looking to target a 2R, we would basically look to target something that hasn't even happened yet. So all-time highs, which I don't really like, but let's see. Also, if like I said, if this candle closes like up here, I'm fine with not taking the trade just because our multiple would make sense. So I would be fine with it closing up here and not getting in, and then maybe waiting for another pullback back in this area and give me a better entry for me to then take it, right? So it's like it has to close at least right here, like around here in the next 1 minute for me to take this trade. So let's see. $40 seconds here. What's the 15 looking like? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the 15. Boy. Come on, close right where I want you to close. 30 seconds looking good. If we switch bearish, it's gonna be Stay bullish though. $19 seconds. Oh, we're coming back down here. Oh, the 3-minute is not really looking good though. Bearish engulfing on the 1-minute. 5-minute closed in doji. So it's a little bit of an indecisive candle, but I do believe the next one will close bullish. So I'm still waiting. Still waiting. Okay, I'm giving it a shot. Wait. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting for a little bit of a R. Come on, baby. Right into the purple zone. Right into it. I'm still not in a position, guys. I'm still waiting because I want to observe what price is doing right now. We tapped into it again. Now, theoretically, the stop loss placement is pretty good. I just don't want it to close, like, break the lows here. So I kind of want to see bounce off here now. Yup. Okay, guys, I'm getting in here right now because the R multiple just absolutely makes sense. Alright, so I got in right there. Stops is literally right below this low because if price now breaks like these lows here, there's a possibility of prices bouncing off this area and then bouncing up. So I will be fine with hitting stop loss down here if I'm honest. So I got in right here, and now the R multiple is way better to previous highs. Right now we have a 2.5 and we could basically get out at a double top if we get that. Yeah, that RR is crazy, bro, I swear. Let's just hope that we push up now. But TP1 is right at a 1-to-1, so we're pretty close to TP1. The moment this candle flips bullish, if it does, that will be my TP1 here. Then TP2 right at a 2R. And then let's say TP3 at a 2.5 and then just go from there if price gets there before stopping us out, obviously. There's a possibility definitely of getting stopped out here and price then driving up because we still haven't tapped into the EMA either. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how this next 5-minute candle closes here. If it closes strongly bearish, then we'll most likely drive a little lower and then maybe bounce, right? Or it's gonna be a bearish day, we don't know. But overall, I did get, basically my entry would have been this rejection candle here, and I did wait for a steeper of a pullback for a better entry, for a better R multiple. So either way, this would theoretically have been my entry confirmation. I'm waiting for finish to take the liquidity. Yeah, that's absolutely up to you guys if you want to wait for the candles. I told you, bro, I'm only following my mentor and I'm back to NQ. I will trade for the rest of my life. There's no going back this time. Let's go, bro. I love to hear that. W. How much do I take off at TP1? I use TP1 just to move my stops to break even. So typically I just like this to know that I'm up 1% on my risk. And when I get like a closure above this area, I just move my stops to break even and then just let it ride. And now partial closures I could have at TP2. I will either close full here or I will close partials and then close the full position at TP3. But TP1 typically I don't take off any profits. I just move my stops to break even once it's hit. 30 seconds for this closure. I really don't want to see this candle close bearish below the previous wick. Otherwise, we will most likely come for more liquidity to the downside in the next candle. Bro, my shoulder be hurting. Yeah, if it closes like bearish below this wick, the next one will most likely tap us out. Most likely. Not tap us, tap me out, because I don't know if you guys are in or not. We also have an imbalance down here, so there's also the possibility of tapping into this and then rejecting. So if I get stopped out in the next few candles, but I see price rejecting this area and giving me another nice buy entry signal, I would absolutely not be opposed. So let's see. Bro, I'm so hungry, y'all. Damn. So theoretically, the safest stop would actually be a little lower, right? Like right below the fair value gap here on the 15, because we could also still tap into it and then tap out. Yeah, it will be safer at 28.1127. That will be the ultimate safe stop loss. But let's see. Where do I have it? Yeah, I have it at source. Wait. Okay. So it seems like the pullback has not been finished yet. It seems like it's not finished yet. Unless this candle now can close bullish above the area, then we would have the official, you know, the official higher low being created here. But it could also seem like the pullback has not ended yet, so we might see another push down, another lower wick, then the rejection, and then the higher low, and then the breakout. So we'll see. Yo, I'm gonna eat. I'm just gonna eat, guys. I don't even care. Got my eggs waiting. Eggs been waiting here. Come on, gold. Come on. If it could close bullish like that, that would actually be super juicy, because then we will have a morning star pattern, which is one of my favorite patterns, guys. That will be so juicy. Bro's gonna make some cash today. It does look like it. Guten Appetit, danke, bro. My goodness, my Deutsch. Guten Appetit. No, your Deutsch is good, bro. At the moment, today is profit in 3 accounts. Let's go, W, bro. It is looking good, bro. I really want to see this candle close like that, though, because price could still, you know, reverse and the bearish could take over. So before the candle is not closed, I'm gonna emotionally unattach myself. Do I purely just trade gold? Yeah, as of right now, I do. I used to also trade a lot of indices, and actually futures. I also had a future account. But every time I came live, everyone was like, "Can you break down gold? Can you trade gold, 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 gold?" So every time when I was live on TikTok back in the days, I was like more focusing on gold, and then I started to regain my love towards gold. But I'm not opposed to trading indices either. I just can't focus on 3 or 4 pairs at a time. So I like to focus on one, and right now my focus is on gold. My wife is German, have to be, but it's so difficult for me at the moment. Yeah, German is not easy, bro. It's not easy, I think, especially if you if you don't speak like a similar language. But Tony, like, from where are you, bro? What is your original language? Yeah, that's what I'm saying with the candlestick, guys. Like, if it hasn't closed, there's nothing to celebrate. Nah, not really liking the closure, because we did reject the upside. Only OGs remember the good old TikTok days. Yeah, Chris, bro, crazy days. Crazy days. Ah, eres de Mallorca. Ah, qué chido. Yo siempre quería ir a Mallorca, a España en general. A lo mejor voy a Ibiza este año, a ver qué tal. Well, I'm like ASMRing for you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mute myself. Gracias, bro. Es porque viví 8 años en México, por eso sé hablar español. Pero de hecho soy mitad alemán y mitad estadounidense. Pero me pasé toda la niñez ahí, en México. Entonces tengo el acento mexicano, así más o menos. Yo, nice to meet you, Tony. A ver cuándo vengo de visita a Mallorca. Gold is the wife you cheat on and doesn't care. Yeah, right. She just continues being herself. She doesn't care. I do kind of like this 15-minute closures because they're both rejecting the downside, kinda. So if we can get a pop out of it right now, that would be great. But I also feel like, let's look at it. Yeah, so on the 3-minute, there's not a lot volume right now. So if volume could pick up, that would be great. And then on the 5-minute, price might do something like this. Might, I don't know. Where it creates a double bottom. And then breaks out. The most important thing is, as long as the 5-minute candles can manage to always close above my 50 EMA, I'm chilling, right? But if I see bearish candle come down and close below the EMA, I will most likely just be managing my risk and getting out at a smaller loss. Because for me to be positive with the buys, price has to maintain above the EMA. That's just me. Oh, we're pushing. Price is going, guys. We're about to smack TP1. About to. Let's break and close above these highs. We should be chilling. NAS 100. Decent profits right now. Hopefully she behaves. Yeah, let's hope so. NAS 100. Wait, this is NAS? Oh yeah, we broke out to the upside. So we're coming to fill the gap here actually. So the bullish push came how expected. I did kind of expect maybe possibility of a little bit of a steeper push, but overall I was anticipating to fill the gap up here, and it's coming for it right now. So possible entries would have been right here. So basically at the break of the structure point here. And then the pullback candle. So ideally entry like somewhere over here. And then the stop loss, right? The safest would have been down here. But it could also target like below the EMA, like a 50% of this candle. And then just target to fill the gap. And the gap literally starts right here. So that'll be like a 1 to 2 R multiple possible. But right now it's a little too late to get in. That's just me personally. Wow, price came so close to TP1. I'll actually put an alarm here because I kind of like it. It's like satisfying when it says TP 1 hit. So let's put a alarm here because I don't know how long it will take to get there, and then another one down here because we have to keep it real, guys. We could also still hit stop loss. Nothing to celebrate yet because I still have my risk open. So we'll put an alarm here. No, wait. This has to go so. And stop loss hit. But so far I'm floating. Yeah, I mean, I'm floating like 300 right now. It's more or less break even. But let's see. I want to see like some market structure form here actually. You know, for price to do something like that and then come down and then create a higher low and then break out and create a new higher high. Because when I see that there's some nice market structure, I feel way more confident just holding the position. But I really hope that it doesn't start to chop around here because that will suck ass. That will straight up suck ass. Ich komme, Evan macht ASMR. Bruder, normal. You know I always be eating on stream, bro. Bro. I'm done now though. I still gotta kind of smack it and swallow, but I'm chilling, bro. Yo, we in this buys. Not looking so juicy if the 15 closes like that. Would be nice if it could bullish engulf in the next 3 minutes. That would be super juicy. 30 minutes is fine, and I think the 1 hour is fine as well. Yeah. The 1 hour should definitely close above the red line and above this line. I don't really want to see it close below that area, to be honest. We do have a 1 hour fair value gap down here though. But let's see. Right now, kind of at break even. And these lows have to basically hold now for us to continue driving up. They have to hold. Even if I get like a minor candle close below this low and below the EMA, like right here, right? If I get that, I will close here. Because in that way, we would basically have the bearish market structure confirmed. And I want to get out because most likely the next move will be a steeper lower low. and then for price to do this, and it's either gonna continue lower or it's gonna do a higher low then and then continue up, right? So it's like, if price should break down and close below these lows, I want to get out as soon as possible. $15 is really not looking good, especially if it flips bearish now. Bro, my phone is so smashed, the screen. It's crazy. You guys see that? Yeah, it's dirty as well. My setup is done, by the way. Los osos están empujando. Sí, bro. Yo quiero que los toros españoles recuperen el precio. Por favor. Los toros españoles. Oh, let me take some pictures of my setup because it'd be crazy. Yo, Patty, you still in the chat? Because I'm about to send you my setup, bro. So you see what's up. Because I finally finished it. I finished my setup yesterday. Yeah, I sent it to you via Telegram, Patty, if you're still there. I don't know if you're in the live still. Oh, no. What a terrible 15-minute candle closure. Oh no, I do not like it. 30 minutes is fine though, and the higher the time frame, you know, the better, basically. 1 hour filled almost 80% of the candles imbalance, so that's good, I guess. And now it all comes up to price closing above these highs here. Because we're back like in this range. We're in this range, and I want to see price now create some nice market structure and break out of the range. So basically do this. I don't care how steep the pullback comes. It could even be a double bottom. I don't hope for it, but it could be. But then, right, the close back outside of it, then we should be chilling. Because we did get caught in the chop now. We're chopped in the caught, we caught in the chop, and it is what it is. I don't know why this keep happening to me though. Like, let's go to London session, right? Let's go. Look how picture perfect this was. Like, this is the type A+ setup that you usually want to take, that I usually want to look for during New York, but obviously it doesn't happen. But look at this, guys. So, basically, we are in a bullish trend. That is clear. We create a double top. I would definitely not sell here because we're still in a bullish trend. So I'm looking for buys. We see a pullback right into the EMA. Literally tap into it and reject it with a rejection candle. Afterwards, a bullish engulfing. So this is a Morningstar pattern. So this would have been your first signal at 11:30. But even if you didn't get this here, guess what? We get another breakout out of these highs here. Close above it. A pullback. And then we start bouncing in this area and get 2 entry confirmations to get in on the buys if we did not get in down here. So the 2 confirmations would basically be this bullish candle here, because this you can call this a tweezer bottom. I don't know if you guys know about, you know, candlestick names and stuff like that, but this is a tweezer bottom. If you didn't get in on a tweezer bottom, guess what? You get in on the bullish engulfing on the 5-minute time frame, bro. You're chilling. I'm so sad, not sad, but I'm A little pissed that I missed out on this buy position because I would have absolutely smacked the hell out of the market here. This would have been a nice 3R multiple trade. So I would already be up. Instead, I'm caught in the chop. But that's just the reality of trading, guys. That's just the reality. Ugh, gold. Come on, man. What are you even doing? What are you even doing, gold? Oh, now we're coming down. Oh, yeah. Now we're coming for the stop loss, bro. Of course. Absolutely, of course. Have us waiting here. And then have us getting stopped out. And then have us playing, like, play with our emotions on top of that. Oh, man. If after this liquidity grab, price can now close above it, then the candle will be valid. Then I wouldn't be that mad. But if it closed strongly bearish, then we might just come for the lows. It's already that late also, bro. Like, I shouldn't even be live anymore. I'm guessing... Yeah, I'll wait another 10 minutes. I want to see how this next 50-minute candle closes. I'm actually gonna... Tom and Jerry with gold right now. I swear, bro. Literally. They're like chasing each other. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I mean, there's like still kind of the possibility of pulling back into this fair value gap, bro. Unless we break out now. Bro, we got a gap to the upside as well. Damn. Yeah, now we're pushing. Oh, yeah. Now we're playing with our emotions again. Now we're coming for TP. Or what? I'm not supposed to be emotional, but this trade is weird. But it's good, you know. Yo, forget what I was saying like 5 minutes ago. Where, you know, I was like, yeah, stop loss, whatever. Nah, guys, I kind of have a feeling that this candle about to switch bearish again. So I'm not trying to get my hopes up here. But we hit it. We hit TP1. You guys can see that. We did hit it. It did not activate my alarm. But we did smack into it. So that's good. I'm up 1K right now. Yeah, now we got it officially here. There you go, guys. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the alarm, but it just popped up. Let's go. Let's fucking go, guys. What a... Oh, my God. What a trade, bro. Yeah, I'm break even in this bitch. I'm break even in this bitch. I don't even care. I'd rather end the day in a break even day than this. W. Because break even trade BW trade for me. Yeah, so now let's see what happens here. But now I really, at this point, I really don't care. So I'll visualize the break even for you guys here. And now I'm looking to see if this momentum can hold up. We could very likely break these highs. If I see momentum slowing down, like if we tap into TP2 and we see it slowing down, I will most likely close at 2R. So it's like, let's see. Nevertheless, it's a W day for me now. And obviously this has to close above the area. Because if this now closes like down here, leaving a huge wick to the upside, then I would rather get out at break even. So let's see if this momentum can hold up, guys. But it's a great start to the week, definitely. I'm up 1.5 right now. 1.6. Target is 2.83. So let's see. Yeah, W. I'm out. My target is done. Let's go, Tony. 700 bucks. Yes, sir, ski. What did I enter off? Break and retest setup here. My actual entry would have been this candle here, the 5-minute rejection. But the R multiple wasn't really making any sense for me to get in up here. So I was waiting for a pullback back in the range for me to get a better entry. And I did get in right here at a pullback. Good session. Yeah, today, honestly, very good session. Patience paid crazy today. It was also a rather long session as well. But that's what I'm saying, like the patience, guys. The patience, because look how long I've been live for around 2 hours. 1.5 hours. No, 2 hours. Yeah, I've been live for 2 hours. And we waited out this entire push, waited out the entire pullback, waited out the consolidation, and then we got rewarded. And that's just the reality of trading. But really long, right? Look at Tony waited and got rewarded, and he just made 700 bucks. So when I ask you guys, like, would you rather be in the market and not be patient and just lose the entire time, or would you rather wait and when you get an entry actually make good money, right? Then it comes up to actually, most of you guys would say, yeah, I would rather wait and make more money then. 3 reentradas porque la protección en profit con $85 tocó, pero gran sesión. Let's go, bro. W, guys. So let's see how far we could take it. But since it's a little late in session, I want to see price hit TP2, and I will most likely get out there completely. But you guys make sure you secure some profits if you haven't yet, because that's already good. Yeah, see if we can write it up here. 15. 4 minutes for the 15. Probably pulling back into this area here. Yeah, now I just have to let the probabilities ride. And whatever the result is for me personally, I'm so fine with it. Because tomorrow, guess what? Tomorrow is another day. And then the next day is another day. And then the next day is another day. And it just keeps going like that. But yeah, guys, I will be hopping off stream here. Let's see. I will keep an eye on my position. If you guys are in profit, feel free to close. If you guys want to hold, feel free to move subs to break even, and then just let price do whatever it has to do, right? And I will be back tomorrow at the same time at 3 p.m. And yeah, if you haven't yet, make sure to leave a like on the stream, guys. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. And whoever is interested in high quality signals, we today already hit a crazy trade again, right? 3% here. So if you guys are interested in signals, click the link in the description as well. Sign up today and get ready for the high quality signals, because we've been absolutely killing it. Not just in the lives, but actually in the signals as well. So if you guys don't want to miss out, click the link in the description. And besides that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed today's session and you learned something new about patience, waiting for your setup, executing, and then letting it ride and trusting your setup, guys. With that being said, see you guys tomorrow, same time. Peace out.